Greetings, my lovely pirates. Now I am in Season X, and I can tell you that I did not expect this amount of spending necessary to keep up in Season X. It is super fucking crazy. Those limitless heroes, the called awakening heroes or Aqua heroes, just like State of Survival. It has a stupid amount of cost, but obviously with time and nice bundles, you would be able to unlock them. Like, the first struggle I have faced in here wasn't really the eyes. Okay, so let me just clarify this. Some specific heroes would be able to be turned into something called an awakening mode. Awakening mode can be seen if you see this green mark on the top of your hero. This means you can awaken the hero. Once you are awakening the hero skills are going to be as following. Once you finish the upgrades, it's gonna turn into more powerful skills, and it can even go beyond that. It costs something called Eye of Aqua Spirit just to start turning the process of the hero from being normal hero into Aqua hero. Okay, if you are in season 6, so most of the heroes of season 1, which has the S1 marks, can turn into Aqua heroes. If you are in season 2, if you are in season 7, all the heroes of season 2 would be able to get this mark, etc. Season 7, season 8, so all the generations of hero will gain the Aqua power and become fucking stronger. Like, for example, if you have seen this skill, this naval warfare there, it's 400% artillery damage. When you make this guy into an Aqua mode, these are going to happen to him. First of all, it's not going to be 400, it's going to start at 485%, goes all the way to 600, which sounds crazy. The problem with that is it is completely different amount of currencies. It has different currencies, have different costs, and yeah, it becomes crazier. Like, every single ability gets upgraded. And this is the blue awakening. The awakening goes beyond being blue. So these are blue. It gives a stats to your heroes, but then you get something called an X power awakened, which means all the skills of the heroes can be upgraded further. If it's the main skill, like this one for example, it can go all the way to 15, since the maximum is 10 right now. If it's a side skill, all the skills of the side skill can go get an additional 5 upgrades on the top of the awakening version of it. Like, see this one for example, the awakening mode is 18. If you check here, it is 10%, so it gains literally double. This could give you an idea in which of the skills you should be starting in with, or if this hero is worth your time or not. You can check out the skills in here and see if the improvement is actually worth it. It is simple math really. If there is not much difference between those, like for example, this skill gives you an impact of 20%, artillery damage 400%. Okay, if we check the awakened version of that skill, we can go ahead here and check. It goes all the way to 650%, and the impact is 30%. It's crazy, but it's like a 50% an increase overall. So this gives you an idea whether you want to actually invest on heroes like these or not, especially if you are someone who's reading the reports. You can read the report and see which of the heroes that actually gives you more buffs. Look, check out the heroes, see which heroes are actually dealing more damage, use those heroes. But it's really not really that hard to know if the heroes is worth it or not. Just, you need to know one thing that is actually very important, that there are some special heroes and there are non-special heroes, or however the game wanna consider them. Why this is important? Because if the hero is like an SP hero, the cost is going to be literally fucking 20 more. Like, for example, okay, if we take this knife hero we have had it in season 1. To convert it, it only cost 1 eye, and overall the cost is cheap. But if we take an SP hero, like any of those SP heroes, look at the cost. The cost is going to be 20. Now you don't have to go all the way into the red awakening, because as soon as you awaken the hero and unlock the new skills, let me give you an example. Like this hero, only took me 1, and to reach to level 10 is not really crazy. You don't have, by the way, to spend a lot of stuff on here. You can see here and check the new skill. So you can see this blue nodes. This is blue nodes. It says here a new skills, which means as soon as you awaken and unlock those 6 nodes, this hero will have the awakening mode, the awakened skills, which is in most cases enough unless you are actually aware. So once you unlock all of these, all the skills will be as following here. It's gonna increase the damage, gonna increase the strategy factor onward. But if you are a whale who wants to even go beyond that, then once you finish the upgrade of this blue ball, this red one is going to be unlocked. Allows you to even further upgrade the heroes, but it's gonna cost you a fucking liver. I will do it in a different video to show you the difference between the damage of both heroes, and I can give you an idea how much the damage is with the early stage of awakening and not awakened. Okay, so let me check some few reports in here. This is when I awakened the hero for the first time. Let me see if I have the unawakened hero. So you can see this is an SP hero and this is an example here. So want to see the difference between an awakened hero and non-awakened hero? Here it is. Go to the stats, click at the chip damage. It's 12.4, 124 million. Okay, then once you awaken the hero, this is a single hero has been awakened, by the way, not more than that. Look at the difference. It jumped almost 100 more fucking million, 110 more million, just by awakening the first stage. But what locks me off is I cannot keep upgrading all the heroes into SP. Why? Because if you rush, the cost of the bundles or the most struggle you will ever find is the core of Aqua Spirit. However, if you are patient, the events that comes, like the last event, sadly I could not participate on it too much because we did not have all of these items. Let me check it. How is it? Yeah, in here, and you go into, where is that event? Fuck's sake, is it over? I think it is. Oh, it's not. Okay, let me check in here in the stores. Where's the store? I think that's me. Oh, Dragon Boat. You guys remember the Dragon Boat? We didn't have this option. This has been added now, and this is cost so fucking little. I mean, if you guys remember, we could get 2 key points, which is gonna give you 5,600 of those hearts, which is normally costs $300. But if you spend like $10-20 on these events, you can get all of these, which is values at $300, which is fucking amazing. Okay, but if it's like in my case, for example, right now, I am dealing with this. I just want to make a video for you so you can understand how fucking ridiculously expensive it is. As always, you guys can use Sky Castle if you want to have some discounted game stones, as they have the best offers on the market. So here it costs 2k, just 2 fucking k to be able to upgrade. Like 2k is $100, so you can see that you're getting a worth of $300 with basically $10-20, or even as a free-to-play. You can get this as a free-to-play. I have made a video about it, which makes me again think that you need to be wise about spending your fucking currency. Okay, and you need to be patient. That's the most important thing. But then you might ask me, okay, which of the heroes are actually worth it? I would say to know this, you need to read the skills and see how much of an improvement. Again, you need to know most of the heroes are good to be awakened, but not all the heroes you are supposed to max out. Why? You are going to struggle like fuck as soon as you unlock this orange awakened. Why? Because you have to take all of these nodes in order for you, look, main skill awakened +1, sub awakened skill +1. +1 means it's only can be raised by 1 level, which makes me assume that there will be 5 more of these, because there is an additional 5 more fucking skills. Which means, look at the cost. If the cost is 300 just per just a tick of a node, and you have 30 of these, so it's gonna be fucking crazy. Like, see, if I infused one here, another one, if I try to write a maximum, for example, let me write here a maximum, it's gonna cost me $2K, $100 just for a single fucking node, just for a single fucking node. And it's not gonna give me anything. 100 agility is absolutely nothing, you know. I have to keep finishing those, another maybe 2K or 2.5K, another 2.5K or something, another 2.5K or something maybe. So this alone, this whole one is gonna be like, what, 300, 400, not even 300, more than that, because one is $100 if we assume they are all the same. So $100, $200, $300, $400, or $500 just to get one more skill. This is why I'm telling you, you need to be very fucking careful on what you are spending. At the same time, these deals are not really that great deals. So you can be happy with the awakened version of your hero itself. You don't have to go crazy. Unless an event that, like the bot event or festival event comes, in which you can buy 5,000 or something, and then invest it on a hero that is worth it. Now comes the part in which hero is worth it. I have made every single video whenever an SP hero comes online, but you need to use your brain and read about the skills itself. If you see that the improvement of the skills is noticeable, then yeah, you can go ahead and upgrade it. Like, for example, if we take this hero, those are the heroes, okay? Every single upgrade of this one is going to increase that strategic all the way to 50%. This is an additional 50% increase. Here, the same. Triggering probability is gonna go all the way from 35, which is, I think it was 25, with unawakened version, to 50%, which sounds fucking crazy to me. Again, here, this one. This one doesn't really look that crazy, but look at this, okay? For every 6 times strategy dealt by ship under Slavia's command applies 1 stack of poison up to 5. Enemy ships and increase its own attack by 16%. So this stacks 5 times, means less than 100% attack, right? And then here 26%. This means stacks 6 times. This is almost 150% more increase of target damage. You see the difference? It's almost high. So awakened SPs are actually super fucking strong. Really super fucking strong. The problem with these is the time, you know, the time and money, obviously. But if you choose to spend all of your money on these deals, which they're not really great deal, they're garbage deal, then yeah, you are going to struggle like fuck. So you need to be careful in which hero actually you can take all the way to Red Awakening. I don't advise you to do it. However, unlocking the hero itself into the Awakened mode is absolutely worth it. Why? All the skills naturally are going to get better. Like, let's take this one as an example. Strategic damage factor is 100%. Once it's awakened, it goes naturally into 120%. And then if you upgrade it into the red mode, it goes all the way to 180%. But this 20% is so sweet because it's cheap. It's like, let's do it, okay? So maximum 85, and then maximum 200, another one 300. Now it gives you here, it's just a single additional upgrade, but it asks me to upgrade this one, the tiers, into 15, which is really still not much. Okay, we have to go all the way. These are so easy to get tiers of Aqua. I don't really consider them an issue at all. Okay, so we don't have to go beyond that. Okay, we just can awaken the hero with 150, and here hero gained 1.5 million damage and have shitload of nice stuff. Now, no thank you, I don't want to upgrade all of that shit, you know. This is a 500, I have no fucking idea how much this would cost, but obviously I don't have to go beyond that. But for the awakening version itself, it is absolutely worth it, because if you think about it, awakening the hero itself might cost you $20 or $25 if you want to spend money, okay? But if you go all the way, for example, like this one, even $5,000, even $600, $700 is it's not gonna be enough to give you more than one single skill upgrades. So I believe splitting your resources into multiple is way much better, at least to unlock the awakened mode. Awakened mode itself is gonna give you good stats, gonna give you a lot of damage, and the rest should only be spent on those heroes that will not to be fucking broken, because the game is going to give you more heroes, more fucking heroes in every single season. You cannot, it's a money pit, so you need to be smart about which fucking heroes you are going to spend. Again, at the same time, if the season is easy for you, you can just stack all of these items until a proper monster hero comes online that everyone knows about. This hero is just fucking monster. Okay, and now as you can see, we have an SB hero strategic, which is crazy as fuck. So if you are a sprinter, definitely she is worth going all the way, but not rushing. Not rushing. Again, another hero is another SB hero. I don't think she's yet worth it. I really did not try. I did not even max her because cost is really becoming crazy even for a whale like me. And here, this lady is absolutely fucking worth it to go all the way again. So what I'm trying to say here is you can split your resources and unlock the awakening version of those small heroes, because they will definitely make a difference. That's basically it, my lovely pirates. In my next video, I'm gonna be doing some tests for the Aqua heroes, before the Aqua and after the Aqua, so don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you have some ideas.
Captain Copper rules the sea, feathers ruffed and fancy free. He's got a peg leg made of wood and steals your lunch like a pirate should. Squawk, squawk, Captain Cockburst.